And then we're going to get started in a comfortable seat. So any comfortable seat for you. Any place where your hips can relax, your spine can lift tall. You can have a cushion or block underneath your hips if you need to. And once you find that comfortable space, that place where you can breathe, it's taking a few minutes to begin to notice your breath. Noticing where in your body your breath is moving. Beginning to notice any resistance or hesitation within your breath. Taking one deep clearing breath here. A full deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Allowing a slow, steady breath to find you here. Allowing your awareness to shift to the ground beneath your hips. To the air as it touches your skin. Noticing any thoughts that might have joined you on your mat this morning. Taking a moment to acknowledge that they are there without engaging, and allowing them to finish what they need to before moving off. Taking one more deep breath in and out. With your next inhale, sweeping your arms overhead to reach tall. As you exhale, side bending towards the right, letting your right hand come down beside you, left arm reaching overhead. Just one more breath in and out. As you inhale, coming back through center to reach tall. As you exhale, finding your side bend towards the other side. Allowing your chest to roll open. Your outer right hip to draw down towards the ground. One more full deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, coming back through center to reach tall. Then releasing your hands behind your back about a foot or so. I'm going to find a heart opener here. Taking a big shoulder roll, allowing your chest to reach up, shoulder blades hugging towards each other and down your back. You can take your head and neck wherever feels right for you. Just one more deep breath in and out. Gently to release your shoulders. We're going to come into a forward fold from here. If you want to switch up the cross of your legs or shift your hips in any way, now's a nice time to do that. And letting your arms start to walk out long in front of you. And wherever you end up, allowing your head and neck, your arms and shoulders to release. One more breath here, deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, rising back up. And we're going to make your way into a tabletop on your hands and your knees. You rock over your shins or swing your feet around to the side. Whenever you get there, taking any movement or motion that might feel good. So maybe some hip sway side to side or some big circles of your knees around your hips. Taking another breath or two to even out your movements. And coming into a neutral tabletop. I'm going to move through your cat-cows here. So as you inhale, allowing your belly to draw towards the ground, your chest to reach forward. As you exhale, rounding into your spine, pressing into that space between your shoulders, navel hugging in and up. Then moving with your breath as you inhale, coming into your cow pose, belly drawing down, chest opening up. As you exhale to round, draw everything in and up. 2 more deep breaths here. One more full deep breath in to open and expand. And as you exhale, to squeeze everything out. So inhale, coming back into your neutral tabletop, and then we're going to move into your puppy pose. Letting your hips stay right above your knees, and letting your arms start to walk out a little bit longer in front of you. Your chest, head, neck, forehead releasing down towards the ground. You can stay up on your forearms or let your forehead release down, maybe your chest. But wherever you end up, taking full deep breaths in and full deep breaths out. more breath here. Deep breath in. And out. Then we're going to come onto your forearms and letting your upper body come a little more forward, coming all the way onto your belly. So maybe walking your knees back if you need to. And moving into our Sphinx pose. So your elbows right below your shoulders, forearms parallel towards each other. Chest beginning to lift up and forward. If you're feeling any discomfort in your lower back, drawing your navel in and up, engaging into your belly just that little bit. And from here, we're going to work in towards your legs just a little bit. So we're going to come onto the right side first, letting your left forearm come across your body just to give you some stability. Bending into your right knee and reaching your right arm back for your right foot. You can reach back for the inner thigh if you can't quite reach the foot. But if you can grab the foot, you can start to hug it in towards your heel a little or a lot. And staying right here or taking a hold of your foot, and we're going to begin to kick into your foot. Thinking about letting your foot pull your chest and shoulder up and back. Staying right here, maybe letting your left foot begin to float. Maybe your left arm. And wherever you are, gently releasing back down, releasing that back foot out, coming back through center. And we're going to come into a resting posture in between, just letting your elbows go wide, palms to stack, your forehead can rest on your hands, and let your hips start to wiggle side to side. If you like, you can bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet side to side. And we're going to come back into your Sphinx pose just for a moment before moving on to the left side. So elbows under your shoulders, chest opening up towards the front of your mat. Engaging the navel, abdominals just that little bit to support the lower back. When you're ready, letting the right forearm come across to give you some stability. I always like about a 45-degree angle. Letting the left knee start to bend. Either you're reaching back for your inner left thigh, maybe your foot. Then initially hugging the foot in towards the heel, just that little bit. Staying here, taking a hold of the foot once more and letting the foot begin to kick into the hand. Maybe the chest and shoulders start to draw up and back. Staying right here, maybe the right foot floats. Maybe the right arm floats. One more breath in and out. Releasing the forearm down, the right foot. Releasing that left leg and coming back through center. Taking one breath in to lengthen. And then releasing everything down towards the ground. Find that little wiggle of your hips, maybe the windshield wiper of your knees with feet bent, with your knees bent. And taking one more breath here, a deep breath in and out. And we're going to press back into your child's pose. Your palms under your shoulders, coming through your table, letting your toe mounts come to touch. Your knees can be together or a little bit wider. Hips drawing back towards your heels. Head and neck to release down. One more deep breath here. A breath in. And out. As you inhale, rising into your table, curling your toes under, pressing back to your downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet, maybe bending one knee and then the other. Your next inhale, rising high into your toes, and walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet, finding a gentle forward fold. Soft bend to your knees, head and neck to release down. You can shake your head yes and no. You can shake your head maybe. Taking a slightly deeper bend into your knees and slowly rolling up to stand. Taking a big shoulder roll at the top. Maybe a few more revolutions of full range of motion in your shoulder joints. Finding your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Toe mounts to touch or your feet about hip width apart. Standing as tall as you can, arms releasing down by your sides. Taking one deep breath here, full breath in. And out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. You exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhaling to your half lift, finding length. Exhale, fold. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead, reaching tall, rising tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for a breath in. And out. One more just like that. Inhale, arms sweeping overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for a breath in. And out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold, and we're going to pause here in an active forward fold. So your hands can be on your shins, blocks, the ground, or any bind that's in your practice. But wherever you end up, thinking about drawing the crown of your head towards the ground, your hips up towards the ceiling. One more breath in and out. Releasing any binds that you might have as you inhale, rising to your half lift. As you exhale, stepping back into your plank, the top of a push-up. Taking your full deep breath in here. And as you exhale, lowering your chaturanga or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. And stepping your right foot forward into a low lunge. Right foot stepping by your right wrist. Left knee coming down onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. You can stay here with your hands on the ground. Maybe coming up to your blocks or up to your right knee. But wherever you end up, connecting with your breath. With your body. Connecting in with this present moment. Right here, right now. One more breath in and out. Letting your hands come down to frame your right foot. Gonna find your half splits, hips shifting up and back. Thinking about that left hip coming above your left knee. Maybe the right foot scooting a little more forward if you need it to. Taking another deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your fold. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, bending into your front knee just enough to let that right knee step back to meet your left. And take some big hip circles here. You can let your knees be a little bit wider if you like to. Making sure to go in the opposite direction whenever that feels right. And when you're ready, we're going to meet back in your downward facing dog. Toes curled, hips pressing up and back. Taking one more full breath here, deep breath in and out. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank, the top of a push-up. Exhale your chaturanga or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. And stepping your left foot forward into your low lunge. Left foot stepping by your left wrist, right knee down onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. And you can have your hands on the ground, up to blocks or up to your left knee. And finding that new space to breathe, to connect. Taking one more full deep breath in and out. Letting your hands come down to frame your left foot. You're going to find your half splits, hips shifting up and back. Thinking about that right hip coming above the right knee. Maybe your left foot scoots out a little bit more. Straight leg or your bent knee. Taking a deep breath in to find length. And a breath out to find your fold. One more breath in and out. And slowly bending back into your left knee, just enough to step that left knee to meet your right. Taking any movement or motion here that might feel good before finding your child's pose once more. Toe mounds a touch, knees together or a little wider apart. Letting your body begin to settle back into this space. Finding any place where you can let go, where you can breathe. One more breath here. A full deep breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back into your table. And we're going to come up to stand on your knees. We're going to come through our camel pose, or ustrasana. It's a couple rounds before coming into a seat. So letting your hands come behind your lower back. You can have your hands flat down your back, little fists or your fingers pointing up, however feels best for you. I like little fists in my back. Taking a big shoulder roll, think about hugging your elbows towards each other. Allowing your hips to begin to press forward, your chest lifting tall. Staying right here, maybe finding a light tilt back with your upper body. Hips still drawing forward. One more deep breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up. Then we're going to come into a space that feels neutral for you. That can be into your tabletop here with any movements. That might be into a hero's pose, your hands in your lap, or any place else that feels where your low back can be in a neutral space. I'm just taking a few deep breaths in and out. You're welcome to stay here as long as you would like. We're going to come back up and we're going to come into the last round of this camel, our ustrasana. So letting your hands come towards your lower back. Once more, if this felt good and you want to work a little bit deeper, you can have your feet flat on the ground or your toes curled. And if it feels good, you can always reach back for your feet this time. So whatever feels good for you. But starting allowing your chest to lift, shoulders to release, hips to press forward. Staying right here, maybe that lean back, the tilt back. If it feels good, you can release your hands towards your feet. If you have a hold of your feet, once more, letting your hips press forward. Chest to lift up towards the ceiling. Just one more breath in and out. Pressing all the way back up. Then finding that neutral space for you once more. Maybe your hero's pose, sitting on your heels or between your heels. Maybe that table feels good. But wherever you are, just taking a few moments to breathe. And then we're going to make your way into a seated posture. However you would like to get there. And moving into our bound angle, Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, heels coming tight towards your hips, or as tight as feels okay for you. Allowing your spine to lift tall, and your knees to press out and down. Staying right here, maybe like lean forward, maybe a fold forward. But wherever you end up, allowing your legs to stay active and strong. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up. And then scooting your feet a little bit further out in front of you. So a nice wide diamond shape, about the same distance from heels to groin as from knee to knee. Taking another deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your fold. So imagining your forehead resting on the soles of your feet. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up. Letting your legs scoot all the way out long in front of you. Or seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Your feet can be together, about hip width apart. Straight leg or a bent knee, however feels best. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your fold. Wherever you end up here, allowing your breath to release you into whatever space you find. One more breath here. A deep breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up. We're going to come into one last pose before going on our backs. We're going to come into a wide angled fold. So Upavista Konasana. Taking your legs out into a nice wide straddle. So if you have tight hamstrings, you can always bend your knees here too. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. Trying to find that tilt of your hips to lean forward. Staying right here, maybe walking your hands out long. Maybe finding your folds. And connecting in with your deep breaths in and out. Just one more breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. And we're going to make your way all the way onto your back. Slowly rolling down, letting your knees hug into your chest. You can take some circles of your knees around your hips, together or independently. Staying here, we're going to find your happy baby. Allowing your knees to start to draw towards your armpits. Feet up towards the ceiling. You can take a hold of behind your thighs, maybe your ankles, maybe your feet. But wherever you end up, allowing your shoulders and your hips to relax back down to your mat. One more deep breath in and out. Letting your knees hug back into your chest. We're going to find your reclined twist. Letting your knees come over towards the left side of your body first. You can keep your knees stacked or any other leg variation that would feel good here. Once you find your space, taking a few deep releasing breaths. Full deep breath in. And out. Allowing your body, your breath to release into this space. Taking one more breath here. Full deep breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. Pausing in the middle to realign your hips, your spine. Take any other movement or motion before finding your way into your twist on the other side. Finding that perfect space for here. To find your releasing breaths. Your full deep breaths in and out. Taking one more full breath here. A deep breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. Once more, adjusting your hips, your spine as needed. Any other movements or motions with your hips. I'm going to take one final pose before Shavasana. Now come into your reclined pigeon, so letting the left foot come onto your mat, your right ankle coming across onto your left knee. You could stay here, maybe pressing your right hip away, or your right knee away from you. If you'd like, you can reach through and take a hold of your left knee. Start to hug that left knee and the right shin in towards your chest. Taking one more breath here. Deep breath in and out. Gently releasing your left foot down and your right foot. Finding a little windshield wiper side to side. When you're ready, coming back through center, we're going to come onto your pigeon on the other side. So your left ankle coming on top of your right knee. Maybe staying here, pressing that left knee away from you. Maybe hugging that right leg in towards your chest. And taking one more full deep breath in and out. Gently to release your right foot down, then your left. Find a little windshield wiper side to side with your knees. Any other final movements or motions before your shavasana, your final relaxation. You can extend your legs out long, arms by your side, or any other space where you can feel most comfortable. Whatever that looks like, however much space that takes up. And once you find that space, taking a full, deep, clearing breath. Full, deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Allowing everything to go. Releasing control of your body. Releasing control of your thoughts. And releasing control of your breath. your body, to your breath, to this time and space. Allowing with each breath, life, energy, and movement to make its way into your fingers and toes, your arms and legs, back and through your head and neck. And taking one deep clearing breath, a full deep breath in and out. And slowly making your way up into a comfortable seat. And thank you all so much for sharing your time, space, and energy with me and with each other. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.